What if your next smartphone didn't rely on mobile towers, didn't constantly beg for charging, and worked as part of a much bigger system? Sounds unrealistic? But when the same company that disrupted cars, batteries, and energy storage is linked to a smartphone concept, the world pays attention. This is the Tesla Pi phone. And today on InfoByte Network, we're breaking down why this rumored device refuses to disappear and what it could actually mean for the future of smartphones. Stay till the end, because the final insight explains why this phone may still be only an idea. Why the Tesla Pi phone keeps trending. Smartphones today are powerful, but predictable. Every year brings slightly better cameras, slightly faster chips, slightly brighter screens, yet the experience feels largely the same. That's why a rumored phone connected to Tesla has sparked so much curiosity. Tesla isn't known for phones, it's known for rethinking entire systems. No official confirmation exists, no product page, no launch date. Yet the name Tesla Pi phone continues to trend globally. And that alone tells us something important. People are ready for something different. Core rumor: satellite connectivity. The strongest and most discussed rumor around the Tesla Pi phone is satellite connectivity. The idea is simple in theory, but massive in impact. Instead of depending entirely on mobile towers, local networks, traditional carriers, the phone could connect to low Earth orbit satellites. What would that change? Connectivity in remote areas, more reliable communication during emergencies, and less dependence on traditional telecom infrastructure. Even partial satellite support would be enough to disrupt expectations, and that's why this rumor has kept the Pi phone conversation alive. Power management, solar-assisted charging. Another recurring concept is solar-assisted charging. Not full solar panels, not instant charging from sunlight, but subtle background energy collection built into the phone's body. The goal wouldn't be to replace chargers, but to extend standby time, reduce battery anxiety, and provide backup power in critical moments. Think of it as resilience, not magic. For travelers, outdoor users, and emergency situations, this could be a meaningful upgrade rather than a gimmick. AI-first design. A smarter kind of phone. Every modern smartphone talks about AI, but in practice, most AI features feel shallow. The Tesla Pi phone is rumored to focus on behavior-based intelligence, software that adapts gradually to the user. Instead of forcing you to change habits, the phone adjusts itself by learning daily routines, app usage patterns, productivity windows, and notification behavior. Over time, the device feels less like a tool and more like an assistant. This system-first approach matches Tesla's design philosophy across industries. Privacy and data control, a sensitive area. One of the most controversial rumors around the Tesla Pi phone is its stance on privacy. Encrypted communication, minimal background tracking, and greater user control over data. For users, this sounds ideal. But for advertising platforms, data brokers, and surveillance-driven models, it represents a challenge. A phone that limits data extraction doesn't just change user experience, it changes entire business models. Some analysts believe this privacy focus could be one reason Tesla has never publicly confirmed the project. Performance, thinking beyond specs. Tesla rarely competes on raw specifications. If the Pi phone ever becomes real, it likely wouldn't chase highest megapixels, extreme refresh rates, benchmark headlines. Instead, the focus would be long-term performance stability, AI-optimized processing, and tight hardware-software integration. Less like a gadget, more like a platform. This approach has defined Tesla's vehicles and energy products, and it would feel familiar here. Ecosystem integration, the real difference. Here's where the idea becomes genuinely interesting. Tesla doesn't build isolated products. If a Tesla phone existed, it could integrate deeply with Tesla vehicles, energy systems, home and mobility software. Your phone wouldn't just be a screen, it would be a control layer. From vehicle access to energy monitoring, everything could connect into one experience. This ecosystem thinking is something most smartphone brands are still struggling to achieve fully. why the Tesla Pi phone hasn't launched. If the concept is so powerful, why hasn't Tesla released anything? There are three realistic explanations. 1. The technology isn't mature enough. 2. Regulatory and telecom complications. And 3. The risk of disrupting multiple industries at once. A phone like this wouldn't just compete with Apple or Samsung, it would challenge telecom providers, data-driven advertising, network dependency models. Sometimes delaying a product is safer than launching it too early. Reality check: fact versus speculation. It's important to stay grounded. As of today, Tesla has not announced a Pi phone. No specifications are confirmed, no release timeline exists. What exists is interest and speculation. But speculation often reflects unmet demand. Even if Tesla never releases this phone, the ideas behind it are already shaping expectations about what future devices should offer. The bigger idea behind the Pi phone. The Tesla Pi phone is not really about hardware, it's about a mindset. What happens when a company built on systems, AI, and integration enters a mature market? Tesla wouldn't copy smartphones, it would attempt to redefine how they fit into daily life. And that possibility alone is why this concept refuses to fade. Whether the Tesla Pi phone becomes reality or not, one thing is clear. People want smarter, more resilient devices, not just faster ones. And if Tesla ever enters the smartphone space, it won't do it quietly. It will challenge assumptions and force the industry to rethink priorities. That's why we continue to watch this idea closely here on InfoByte Network. You're watching InfoByte Network, where future technology is explained clearly, calmly, and without hype. If this breakdown gave you a new perspective, hit like. Comment Pi phone if you'd like to see Tesla seriously enter smartphones, and subscribe to InfoByte Network, because when big ideas start quietly, we make sure you understand them first.